One of the things that I've been noticing lately, both in my own life and then just witnessing people around me or my clients, is that many people are really tired. And one of the ways that I interpret this is because we've spent years adapting to an incredible amount of change, right? An incredible amount of information. If you just think about like the technology and the things coming at us, it's a lot of stimulation, it's a lot of noise. I mean, we live such abundant time. It's so beautiful and there's so much that's awake now. And I think we've become really good at staying mentally engaged or at keeping up or figuring things out and managing so many things that need our attention. And it's as if we've come to a tipping point where I think many people are really arriving at this place where they're like, I just want something more. I want a deeper sense of peace or a deeper sense of joy, something that they can really experience more of their lives from a place that is genuinely more uplifting. And on June 19th, the asteroid Chiron, which is often referred to as the wounded healer, which I believe we come into our life with this wound in order to heal it. And that might take our whole lives. Some of these are really deep, and we start, as we peel back the layers and learn to meet with ourselves more, we ultimately become our own alchemists. And in so doing, we then, in that beingness and that embodied way of own greater health within ourselves, we role model and support other people. And when it moves in on the 19th, it begins an 8-year cycle. So it starts to bring our attention from Aries, where it's been for the past 8 years, which is all about this fire energy, initiating, go fast, like the warrior energy, Mars energy, right? And now it's shifting into Taurus. It's a very different energy. It's an earth energy. It's around self-trust, stability, safety, what we value, valuing ourselves, money, our bodies, and just really seeing what truly sustains us. And when I think about Taurus personally, I also think about embodiment, where we're actually slowing down enough to actually feel our lives. And I feels like that in that we create this relationship with ourselves that's rooted in deep presence rather than in constantly rushing on to the next thing, right? And I think about learning how to be with our bodies, how to honor our values, and how to become more intentionally with where our energy is going, understanding our energy is our commodity. And as we're experiencing life, that's us living in this earthly realm. And so asking and pausing and checking in with, is what I'm engaged with, is what I'm doing, are the energies that I'm around, are they nourishing me, right? And what really nourishes me now? Where is life asking me to trust myself more? These kinds of questions are really, really useful. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful to do that own self-inquiry, to start really looking at these areas of self-worth, of integrity, and seeing, where am I out of alignment? And when we all of a sudden start becoming this person that is living from this place of greater self-honor, the body feels different. The emotions, they're different, right? The nervous system feels really different. And what excites me about this transit is I think we're really ready for this new way of being, this new embodiment. It's a way of living that allows more peace, more nourishment, more enjoyment, and more connection, like really healthy connection. And it's not a one and done. I believe this is a remembering, right? We're remembering what feels good. I've been on this journey of returning back to my joy, like remembering, like what does feeling good really feel like in my body? What thoughts do I think? What feelings do I feel? What about what support really feels like? Sustenance, nourishment, and what really matters to our hearts, to our souls. And so perhaps this is an invitation for you to just really, really start to ask yourself some really wonderful quality questions. What would become possible if you fully believed that you were worthy of living the life you really, really desire, right? What truly nourishes you now in the sense of like pure nourishment, right? Beyond like an external quick fix. And knowing where this is in your chart is extraordinarily useful. Like some of you are very interested in astrology, wonderful. If you want to find out information, come and work with me. I integrate this into the chart. I use many, many different modalities. I use this as well. If they're interested, if not, I just use it as my own personal information. All it is an interpretation, and then you get to do whatever you want to do with it. Regardless, though, if these energies are playing out, You know, what do you want to do with them? And even if you don't even believe these energies are playing out, the questions of just sitting with this and just letting them linger and see what comes up is highly beneficial. And you're worth it, just in case you may have forgotten for this moment.